Hello guys and welcome back. Where we last left off, we just destroyed another military facility, outpost, whatever it was, and we're upgrading. Now, I was thinking of doing the goo. Gives me extra nutrients, which could be useful, especially when I'm just losing bugs left and right. Alternatively, getting goo from killing humans is pretty good, as well as destroying buildings. You got a small amount of nutrients. Oh, that's actually great. Yeah, every time a bug dies, we're losing too many bugs for not pick that one up. Radiation, we're not coming up to radiation yet. All buggos now grow. Oh, we could get +1 armor on buggos. That would actually make swarmers viable. If I could get that. Not that I would start investing in swarmers now, no. I think I might start going artillery. You know, let's throw a spanner in the works and all that. I'm gonna start going artillery, so why not? I think I'm gonna start needing it. Right, military weapon facility. 10 out of 10, run away. How hard could it be? Right, so we do have a new building. It is the Spore turret. It's okay, it does defend the base. I'm not going to be using them. I'll put some down just to show off what it is. But I'm not going to use it. Like, I'm just throwing that out here now. Now, every time I do say I'm not or I am going to do something, I usually end up doing it anyway. So, take anything I say here with a grain of salt. But currently, I have no plans to use the Spore turret. Or the Spore launcher. It does provide a little bit of defense, but, you know, if I'm at the point where I'm relying on Spore turrets to save me, maybe I'm doing things wrong. Okay, spawners, come on out. Cool. Alright, build up as much as you can. Just consume the entire south, I think. Start over here. Spawners, head out. I don't think there's a particular way I want to go. I might just consume the left first. No particular reason. I just feel like consuming the left. Yeah, you can see it does do a bit of work there, you know, holding off like a few at a time. In later games where you're just being absolutely swarmed. If I am at the point where I'm being swarmed, a few turrets is not going to make much of a difference. Okay, let's see if I can just push them back a bit. Got a tank coming in from the right. I should be able to make it up to the command center here, take it down. That reduces all I'm dealing with on the left. Or at least I thought I could. Looks like they might be stopping me. Fine. We got right there. We did get, like, right there. But let's make sure we're not being stupid about this. Take down anyone that's coming my way. Can I get rid of, the fort defenses? I probably can, right? Yeah, nice. I'll take down this commando. Send the builders over to the right. Make me some more nutrients while you're at it. I think, yep, we're about at capacity. I can look at making some more Titans. Let's make 4 to start with, I think. Okay, command center is down on the left. Send the spanner over to the right. Deal with them over there. Those command center by command center. They really need to make their command centers out of something stronger than whatever they have. Need to make it out of, you know, like, super titanium. Titanium A, or whatever, Titanium A's from Halo. And that doesn't work when they're fighting the Covenant. But I'm not the Covenant, I'm not firing plasma. Yet. No, I don't. I'm not. I don't think there's a plasma-based bug. While that would be cool, I don't think it's in this game. We do have boom slugs, maybe they explode in plasma fireballs. And I'll try and show off some boom slugs. I'm probably going to be heading that way anyway. As you can probably tell from the name, a boom slug goes boom. It just absolutely kills everybody. Ah, we're doing well. Got enough nutrients, got a few titans. I'll keep the titans in reserve for now. I'll make a few more eggs. I'm making a ton of titans, apparently. Really going all in on those titans. I could probably use a few hives along the frontier here. Send builders this way. Oh, they found my titans. They're attacking my titans. They kill the titan. That's an expensive loss. What I'll probably do... Right, titans, just so you're not milling around, just stay in the main hive. I'll keep using my spiners to hold them off. Excellent. There we go. Getting a good spread of buildings now. Now, if I can take down this sort of main command center on the right, I can then just focus everyone up the center. So that's what I'm going to try and aim for. Oh, they're sending quite a few after me. Builders, you know what? You go up there. Just want you to hold them back while I deal with this. God, how many did they spawn in there? It took forever to take down that command center. Right, but that's done, which leaves only this. Go! Go forward. We don't need any more builders. Just send spiners and titans. We got plenty of titans. Wow, yeah, we got plenty of them. Can we do it in a single wave? Can we do it without having to fall back? Okay, number command center down. They're down to the last two. We got a few tanks, but spiners are coming up. They're, you know, the titans are taking the damage. The spiners are coming up, firing just at immense speeds, double spines, penetrating right through the tanks, hitting the driver, knocking the turret guy out. It goes boom, or just collapse into a pile of rubble, whatever it's doing. And I think, yeah, they're done for. Will a civilian survive? I don't think so, not this time. Oh, well, they've still got a few civilian houses in the corner over here. Somehow surviving the onslaught. It was a terrible property at a terrible price, but it worked out for like an extra minute. And then you still got killed. Okay, 6 minutes. That was 10 out of 10, by the way. That was the hardest one they had. And that brings us to this. We got the Pathetic Fusion Reactor, the Inferior Human Religious Site, the Human Government Capital, the High Security Outpost, the Affluent Human City, and the Gross Residential Compound. And surprisingly, I mean, look at these. The highest one here is a 7. Yeah, this should be easy. Anyway, we got free. So 1, 2, free. Spore Artillery is here. You shall see what the Spore Artillery can do. Right, let's do the apparently high security outpost, which has just 2. And what are we facing? Ah, the laser generator. A device that periodically fires a high-powered laser that only affects Buggos. Yeah, so this deals quite a lot of damage. Like, it's an instant kill, pretty much, for anything but a Titan. But one of our Stormers are just going, you know, taking the initiative. Is it going to die when it... Yeah, it died. Well, it already took the initiative, and it already did quite a lot of damage, actually. I could probably just take it out quite quickly, now that I think about it. There we go. So that was their only laser generator. The high security of my ass. It didn't last 2 seconds. I can see why this was rated at 2. I don't think I even need Titans to deal with this one. I could probably just deal with it with my usual Spiner wave. Yeah, let's just start making Spiners. Now, I'll show off the artillery as well. So the artillery can fire. I think it mostly targets buildings that's in sight. It can fire over the mountains as well, which makes it incredibly overpowered. Because that means it can take out this before I even get past their main defenses. So here it goes. And it lands there. It's already dealt damage. It's only dealt 1 damage. But if I'm stuck for, like, you know, God knows how long behind immense amounts of enemy fire and bodies and whatnot. The artillery is amazing because it will slowly tear down their infrastructure, and they, at least right now, can't rebuild. Now, I do believe it comes up later that they can rebuild. They have little, like, bionic drones or whatever that come over and repair their broken stuff. So that will be something I have to look out for at some point. But for now, I don't think they have it, so our artillery can just sort of kill them without any consequence. Now, we'll up the amount of food we have. I will set... Sure, I'll set a line of artillery. Our food shall slowly increase as we get more of these online. The artillery is slowly coming up, which will damage their infrastructure very slowly. But every little chip damage helps when it comes to the artillery. Spawners are being made. Builders are coming out. Maybe... Right, I'll delete these artillery pieces for now. I just want them to focus on getting me more food. Oh, it looks like they're bottling it up. Yeah, we need more food, we need more spiners. God, that's a large swarm they got there. Yeah, ignore this. Hopefully this doesn't become a problem. We're firing artillery into the middle of this, like, rabble they got going on here. I hope this isn't going to be a problem. It should be fine. As long as we keep increasing the amount of nutrients we're making, we'll slowly be able to outproduce them. Yeah, you can see our population's going up. Mostly with builders. Maybe I just need to throw the builders at this. No, keep the builders making stuff. I think part of the problem is we're still coming from a single side. The fire's doing a lot of work for them. Let's make a couple of hives across here. Just spread it out a bit. We're locked into a bit more of a stalemate than I would have liked. If I bring up my spiners from this side as well, which they are coming out of here, that should hopefully provide sort of the crossfire we need to start making progress. What are we looking at? Far too many builders. I don't think we've got anything else to build, so let's turn off the builder spawn. And just try and fight for this valley. Okay, apparently this isn't good. This was a 2? I probably just spent too long doing what I was doing. I should have been far faster, so they've locked me in this mountain. We are still making progress. We're dealing with their tanks. I think it's more that they just have a lot of armor that we have to deal with. Yeah, I think we can make it through this. Also, you can already see, the artillery has done some good work. They've taken down the military outpost before we've even reached it. So their entire sort of manufacturing base on the left here has completely fallen apart. That's why it could have been useful to have some artillery down here. Make some builders for a little bit. In fact, make a ton of artillery. Just make a ton of it. Really lay it on thick. Make the entire valley artillery as we push up. Yeah, this is gonna work nicely, I think. So how much damage do these do? They do 6 damage, which is covered... Yeah, so because this got 6 armor, it only does 1 damage. But anything that has less does take, you know, the appropriate amount of damage. Meanwhile, we're finally pushing through. Should we just do this? The conga line of artillery. I think this is working out nicely myself. So hopefully this has demonstrated sort of the power, if you will, of the artillery. I think it's doing rather well. And I don't believe the humans have an equivalent, but mainly because if the humans had something that could fire over the mountains, yeah, it would be a bit broken. On their side, it would actually make this impossible, because it would just destroy the bugs and the hives before I even get a chance. Looks like they've actually lost all their command centers before I've even reached them myself. So anything that they have here is all they have left. You know what, builders, you go to this side. You deal with whatever's over here. Stop turning into goo. Awesome. Didn't even need Titans for this one. I just needed just enough artillery to blot out the sun. Okay, high security outpost dealt with. What evolutions can I get? Organic harvesting. I think killing humans and getting some extra harvests, extra nutrients, will be quite good for us going forward. Alright, let's do the gross residential compound. So, swarms, get the hives out. Turn off all these. This doesn't look too difficult. It depends how much they're spawning, I suppose. Definitely artillery along this side. Just immediately start firing into there. Now this could be amazing for us. Just have an entire sort of artillery battery here. Spawn-wise, it doesn't look too aggressive. There are spawning a few. It could be far worse. Do I need spiners yet? I don't think I need them just yet. I can still focus on making more builders. I will get some Titans this time around, just in case I need it. I'll start making the spiners, building up a small force to send up here. I think this might be easier than the compound I just had to fight through, or the high security outpost. This is giving me way too good of a position for my artillery. The artillery is broken. I think they changed the artillery in the second game to make it not nearly as OP, so I'm going to take full advantage in this game, because the artillery is just incredible. I won't build it any further back. I think, though, make more nutrients up here. Send the builder buggos up. I'm surprised they're not firing into this. That they seem to be focused on taking down the top half here. What I could probably do, yeah, I could get some more hives up here. Make it a bit easier for myself. Okay, the artillery hill is doing some fine work. They're targeting, like, the sort of inner compound right now. I think at some point they did try and, like, swarm up and attack me, but they just immediately died when they got around this corner. We have far too many builders. I think we should be good to go. I'll make some Titan eggs. I don't think I'll need them. Has artillery just, like, made Titans obsolete? Probably not. I'll throw them out there. Probably not. But it does do some damn good work. Look, they're targeting the buildings now. It really just makes the game far easier. I wouldn't say far too easy, because there's still a pain, and when they can actually start rebuilding it would start rebuilding their own buildings. it only proves sort of an annoyance for them. But for right now, yeah. Makes it very easy for me. There we go. That's amazing. Like, given how far we are into this game, only losing 2,676 bugs, it's incredible for me. But that is the end of this part, folks. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And next time, we are going to the pathetic fusion reactor, where we'll probably have more of those laser generators to deal with. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Later, guys.